Class of 2013, is the mic up? Hello. All right, thank you. Class of 2013 remain standing. Please all rise for the presentation of the colors by the JROTC. We will start with a moment of silence to honor the men and women who have given their lives in service of their country. A moment of silence, please. JROTC, present colors. Remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, sung by senior Jacob Holmberg and Jordan Woodward.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Welcome to the graduation of Oregon City High School Class of 2013. Round of applause. This year has been extraordinary in so many ways. It started off by your high school earning the rank of outstanding by the Department of Education for the 4th year in a row. This year we are graduating 67 students with an advanced diploma and 33 with an honors diploma. An acknowledgement that your class is the smartest we have ever graduated from Oregon City High School. The diploma you will be receiving tonight is your first rite of passage into your adult life. Right now, you truly can prepare yourself to do anything that you want. Some of you excelled academically while in high school. Many of you are going off to university with lots of scholarships and awards, and deservedly so. Some of you are going to community college to prepare for your next step, and some of you have joined the military, and some of you are going to work right out of high school and learn on the job. All doors are open to you. It may take funding, it may take tenacity, it may take luck. It will certainly take drive, ambition, and yes, more education, but you truly can do whatever you would like to do and whatever you set your mind to. The class of 2013 has excelled in so many ways. You make us so incredibly proud. This year's Honor Cord Banquet recognized 75 students who earned over a 3.8 weighted GPA in our most rigorous courses. The work you put into your high school to get prepared will pay off now and in your future. Again, we are extremely proud of you. The class of 2013 will always be special to me. We're both leaving Oregon City High School. You're graduating and I'm retiring. You're a senior and I'm a senior citizen. We are both starting very new and very exciting adventures in our lives. Since the time your class entered as freshmen, you are the most polite, look at you guys, most polite class we've ever had. You're kind, caring, and giving. Those words that are to describe you, and they've described you all throughout high school. These are qualities that you exhibited as individuals, and they will help you no matter what career you choose to pursue after high school. You'll be facing lots of new and wonderful decisions as you leave high school. Some of those decisions will be difficult. I know that the education you received in high school, coupled with advice from your family that's here tonight, from your friends and other influential people in your lives, will serve as foundations for making good choices. There are many members of this class who have already overcome obstacles. The fact that you're here tonight is a testimony to your character. It is our wish that the graduating class of 2013 will go on from Oregon City High School, and all of you, each and every one of you, will become successful, contributing, happy members of our society. Congratulations to the class of 2013. It is now my privilege to introduce to you our school board chair, Chris Story.
Good evening, parents, friends, family, staff, volunteers, and members of the class of 2013. Congratulations and well done. I imagine a lot of you are scanning your program wondering why I have the privilege of addressing you this evening. That's because I'm a member of the Oregon City School Board, and along with my colleagues here who are not in the robes, we have the privilege of representing the community that supports you in your journey of education. All the property taxes, income taxes, fundraisers, book fairs, trips after school, and many activities that have gone into making sure you arrived here at this night. All that effort was invested to make sure that you arrived at graduation. And graduation is special, and we should pause to consider it. For the last 13 years, you have worked towards this particular moment. At one time, and I'm sure your parents are remembering this, you were kindergartners, and you sat on the carpet and listened to a teacher read you stories, and you tried to identify what shapes and colors were in the pictures. And now look at you, rearing, ready to go, and oh so tired of going to school. So as you go, you are going to become an adult. This is a transitional moment. This graduation marks not only this portion of your educational journey, but in many ways, your childhood. We're handing the reins over to you. You get to go off, and as many parents would say, they're scared that you're just going to go off. But this is it. You've made it. Take a deep breath and savor it. You are here tonight because you have justified all that effort, support, and work of the people around you that are sitting in the audience so you could reach this moment, especially, I would note, your parents and your teachers. Graduation is a somewhat arbitrary marker of this transition. You are not going to know much more tomorrow than you did last week, but it is a good time for us to reflect and consider what came before and what will be tomorrow. Now, this is normally the point in a speech when someone starts giving advice like use sunscreen, but I think you'll be getting enough of that from everyone else. Instead, I will note that you are going to be getting just that, advice. No one anymore is going to tell you what to do. It's now your choices, your decisions that will guide your life going forward. You have the great freedom and the great responsibility to choose how you live the rest of your lives. To know from here on out that your accomplishments and the consequences of life will be your own. And I hope you make good choices. And I'll just note that if you're still in your parents' basement 3 years from now playing video games and hoping to win the lottery, that wasn't it. But good or bad, whatever path you choose, let it be your path. Perhaps you plan on going into the family business, getting a job, or serving in our military. Is there anyone here who's already committed in the class to join the military? If you have, will you please stand up? Thank you very much. Thank you for volunteering to serve and protect the freedoms that we are celebrating here tonight. Perhaps you'll be going on to college to get a degree. Perhaps you'll be getting married, starting a family. Whatever you do, wherever you decide to go, I hope it's where your dreams are. And I'll just end with this thought. When you were born, you had life. And as you've gone through our school system, you have learned liberty and education. And so now we wish you well done and best wishes in your pursuit of happiness. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. It is my pleasure to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Larry Didway.
Thank you, Mrs. Bushlang. Wow, what an incredible group of individuals are out there. It's an honor to share this momentous occasion with you tonight. The poet and author Maya Angelou said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Assuming her words to be true, I'll try to be brief tonight, lest you only recall that what I made you feel was a numb backside in a hot synthetic gown while you were anxiously awaiting your diploma. So today, we celebrate you having achieved an important milestone. Each of you has a personalized success story. Tonight, you are a high school graduate, but I want to admonish you that you are not finished learning. I want to encourage you to make a commitment to continue your education. No, I don't mean to imply that you all have to keep going to school. We all know that isn't the only place we can learn. It doesn't take enrollment in a college to continue your education. It's really just an attitude we can all share. Don't go through life, grow through life. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I will share that I did not pen that catchy phrase. I stole it from a greeting card. Don't go through life, grow through life. In his recently published book, How Children Succeed, author Paul Tough sets out to answer the question, what makes a child succeed? Think about that for a moment and compare your answer to his. His answer? It isn't intelligence of the kind that can be measured on an IQ test. It's character. Character traits like persistence, self-control, curiosity, conscientiousness, grit, and self-confidence. These character qualities trump sheer brain power. Psychologists and neuroscientists have learned a lot in the past few decades about where these skills come from and how they are developed. They can be summed up in a sentence. Character is created by encountering and overcoming failure. Now, some of you are thinking, well, hey, if encountering failure is all it takes, I've got it made. That isn't what he said, though. The key is not only to encounter failure, but to overcome it. Let's take a quick poll with our graduates. Raise your hand if you have ever encountered and overcome any failure. Of course, 100% of you have done that or you wouldn't be in these chairs. Resilience, self-control, optimism, and grit are the things that helped you absorb criticism and act upon it. It's how every athlete, musician, and artist develops. When you meet a setback, frustration, or obstacle, these are the traits that help you renew your determination. If you're graduating today, you have demonstrated these traits and that you have the right supportive role models. If you're graduating today despite a life situation of poverty or an absence of supportive role models, you needed even bigger reserves of these character traits than some of your peers. But you persevered and you did it. And what about your peers who aren't here today? We all know there are missing faces out there. Of course, they too encountered failure, but somehow the right support or the wherewithal to overcome the failure eluded them. What made the difference? What does it take to overcome failure? How can we all continue our education, continue to grow these important character traits in ourselves? Researcher Brene Brown at the University of Houston concluded after 12 years of research on this subject that it simply comes down to embracing our own vulnerability. We have to get over the fear of failure. Finding the courage to take a risk, being willing to fail because we see failure not as a destination, but as a part of the journey to success. Theodore Roosevelt wrote that it is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who actually is in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. Thomas Edison dared greatly. In his early years, teachers told him that he was too stupid to learn anything. Work was no better. He was fired from his first 2 jobs for not being productive enough. Even as an inventor, Edison made more than 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb. One day, an assistant asked him, why didn't he just give up? After all, he failed over 1,000 times. Edison replied that he had not failed once. He had discovered over 1,000 things that don't work. Michael Jordan dared greatly. Most people wouldn't believe that a man often lauded as the best basketball player of all time was actually cut from his high school basketball team. Luckily, Jordan didn't let this setback stop him from playing the game. He said, I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I have been entrusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed. I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. My own mother dared greatly. With a troubled home life and a bedridden mother needing her care, she dropped out of high school before she could finish. She was married at 17, had me at 18, and it wasn't until I was in high school that she returned to school and earned her GED. We graduated the same year. Daring greatly. Every day, we experience the uncertainty, risks, and emotional exposure that define what it means to be vulnerable or to dare greatly. Whether the arena is a new college, new training program, the military, or a new job, find the courage to face your fear of failure, to walk into vulnerability and engage it with your full heart. Realize that the journey of life is not about being right or pretending that you know it all. It's about learning and growing every step of the way. Instead of getting stuck in a rut or holding yourself back, make your life an adventure. Decide today that your commitment to learning and growing is bigger than your commitment to staying the same. Don't go through life, grow through life. I double dare you. Congratulations.
Please enjoy our rendezvous choir singing Don't Forget About Me, arranged by Keith Forsey and Steve Schiff.
2, 3, 4. See about me, I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. And love strange, so real in the dark. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow change may pull us apart when the light gets into your heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way or never love me. Rain keeps falling down, down, down. Will you recognize me? Call my name or walk on by. Rain keeps falling down, 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 down. Hey, 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 Don't you try to pretend it's my feeling will win in the end. I won't harm you or touch your defenses, vanity and security. Oh, don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to take you apart. I'll put us back together at heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As you walk on by, will you call my name? As you walk on by, will you call my name? Or will you walk away? Or will you walk on by? When you walk away, come on, call my name. I say la, when you walk on by, will you call my name?
All right, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Rendezvous Choir, always sounding fabulous. And now it's time to hear from your valedictorian, Emily Krupa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, teachers and administrators, and most of all, my fellow graduates of the class of 2013. My high school experience has been filled with ups and downs, as I'm sure it was for most of you. There have been days when I wanted nothing more than to throw in the towel and admit defeat, but those were outshone by the good times. Such as the first day of freshman year, when I successfully navigated my way to F Hall without getting lost. The moments on the lacrosse field when my teammates perfectly executed a skill we had worked so hard to master, and I realized that hard work does pay off. There was the moment when I discovered the full capabilities of my graphing calculator, and then again in calculus when I realized that my brain is actually a much greater problem-solving tool than any calculator. There was also senior prom. These big moments, combined with small details, define my high school experience. I would like to share one of these such moments with you. It occurred while I was sitting in health class listening to a guest speaker. In a passing comment, he said something that resonated strongly with me, and that was, life is choices. The more I thought about it, the more I realized exactly how accurate this statement is. Every day of our lives, we are making multitudes of choices. Choices about careers, choices about how to treat others and how we want to be remembered, choices about pizza toppings, the list goes on. Our entire lives and futures are a culmination of the decisions we have made in the past and are making in the present. We are currently at a very important point in the process of choosing what we want to pursue in our futures. One very important choice we can all make is deciding to pursue something we enjoy. Even if we can't definitively foresee where we will be 20 years down the line, if we pursue our passion, happiness and contentment with our lives will likely follow. Our choices about our futures are not limited to our physical activities, though. We are also choosing how we will treat others and what type of person we want to become. In our daily lives, we are choosing whether to judge someone based on their appearance or on the content of their character. We are choosing whether we want to be known as kind or as rude. The choices that we make reveal our values and our character, and therefore define us as individuals. As we head out into the world, let us choose compassion over hate, kindness over cruelty, and generosity over greed. Similarly, we choose whether we will let a challenge bring us down and defeat us, or whether we will learn from the experience and rise above. Sure, losing or not being good enough is never enjoyable. The key, however, is to not let these failures define us. The Beatles were rejected by many record labels, one famously saying, "Guitar groups are on the way out, and the Beatles have no future in show business." The group did not let these setbacks defeat them. They kept at it until they found someone who would sign them, and they continued on to become the greatest band in history. Taking risks and learning from the mistakes that result, rather than allowing these mistakes to bring us down, is what makes us strong as individuals. So as we graduate high school today, head out into the world and experience what it has to offer, let us remember that, as Albus Dumbledore said, it is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Make decisions that will make your life more enjoyable down the line. Choose to focus on what you have rather than what possessions your neighbor has that you do not. Choose to surround yourself with those who will support you unconditionally and challenge you to be a better individual. Choose to take risks and learn from your mistakes. A single choice has the power to change your life. Had Bilbo not chosen to go on the adventure, would the ring have ever been found or destroyed? Had no one chosen to help Michael Orr out of homelessness, would he be the Super Bowl champion he is today? Even a seemingly small choice, like the one made by Rosa Parks to remain seated on a segregated bus, has the power to change lives. As we all go our separate ways after tonight, let us make decisions that will alter our lives for the better. Just think, if the Beatles had let their rejection defeat them, we would never have known to let it be or that all we need is love. Thank you and good luck.
Very good job. And now we'll hear from your salutatorian, Julia Collins.
I'm not as tall as Emily. I have to put the mic down a little bit. Okay. We are all here today because we survived high school. Many of us have had apps and calendars on our phones and iPods that months ago started a countdown to this day, to right now, the end, our graduation, the moment when we can look back on high school, fondly or not, and reflect on how this experience has prepared us to go out into the world. Here we are today, the end product of an education system that less concerned with individual curiosities and more interested in looking at a rigid set of boxes that must be checked. It didn't matter if you took Taekwondo classes 4 times a week, ran every morning, went to the gym on Fridays. What mattered is that you spent an hour a day for 1 trimester in physical education class. It wasn't about exercising, it was about checking that box so that you could walk across this stage today to receive a slip of paper. This is an accomplishment. More than 100 students, 1 out of every 6 of our peers who started Oregon City High School freshman year, will not be graduating with us. Each of us is here because of a certain amount of tenacity, a tenacity that will be important in propelling us through the next phase of our lives. I could spend the next 3 minutes fostering nostalgia, looking back at the warm, fuzzy memories that made up our high school experience, but I don't want to waste your time. Tonight, as we wrap up high school, I want all of you to remember that learning and schooling are not the same. As Mark Twain once put it, I have never let schooling interfere with my education. We have all had wonderful teachers over the last 4 years of high school, teachers who have helped inspire us to learn, to explore our curiosities, and to make the world a better place. For most of us, however, that has not been the predominant experience at Oregon City High School. Sometimes we went into a class that we hated and came out with it with a new love for that subject. Many times, however, we went into a class excited about the subject and instead were bogged down with busy work that killed our love of learning. Don't let such experiences, however, lead you to equate learning with school. Some of us are headed off to college next year, others technical training programs, and many will enter the workforce. All of us, every single student here, has a responsibility to keep learning, however. We are the future citizens of our world. For our society to make progress, each of us must take responsibility for our own learning and must build off the thoughts and ideas of others. We need to challenge what we know, evaluate the information we are given, and always ask more questions. To quote Buddha, do not believe in anything simply because you have heard it. Do not believe in anything simply because it is spoken and rumored by many. Do not believe in anything simply because it is found written in your religious books. Do not believe in anything merely on the authority of your teachers and elders. Do not believe in traditions because they have been handed down for many generations. But after observation and analysis, when you find that everything agrees with reason and is conducive to the good and benefit of one and all, then accept it and live up to it. We all have a responsibility to keep learning. Learning about the world around us, learning about ourselves and what we believe, and more importantly, why we believe it. It is not enough just to learn, however. It is the application of the learning that is important. It is important, for example, to learn about where the stuff we buy comes from. It is more important to act on that knowledge. We need to buy things that are produced in a sustainable way and avoid purchasing things that are priced artificially low because they were made by people working long hours in dangerous conditions, paid unfair wages. Our world increasingly sends us mixed messages about what is right, what is wrong, what to eat, whom to follow, and of course, what success is. It is our job to think independently and to come to the conclusion that success is not defined by grades. It is not defined by a yellow string wrapped around one's neck or by where one sits at graduation. Rather, success is defined by how we choose to live our lives. We need to educate ourselves to be good citizens, learning about the mistakes our nation has made so that we do not repeat them. We need to follow the discoveries of science so that we can be good stewards of the earth for future generations. We need to learn about cultures different than our own and people who live in faraway places so that we can become truly global citizens, acting for the good of all people. Today is a commencement, a beginning. Today we start learning, or in the words of Twain, we start our education.
And next you hear from your ASB president, Jackson Peters.
Howdy. Not sure who that's for, but I appreciate it. All right, so I'm Jackson, and many of you probably have been wondering, well, I have a stuffed animal up here, but this is my buddy Sammy. He's not much of a sitter. He'd sit, but he's going to lay. I figured after 4 years, we'd finally be close enough where I could introduce you to my teddy bear. He was given to me when I was born, and he has pretty much been my best friend since second grade. Obviously, I went through a strange phase where I dressed him in clothes. As you can see, he's wearing G.I. Joe combat pants and a Mighty Duck t-shirt. This little guy has been with me through thick and thin, so I told him that he would graduate and someday move out with me. I haven't looked at him for several years now, but I had to keep my word and bring him to graduation. So that's why he's hanging out up here with me. Many of you know that I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, and I remember back in freshman year texting Dylan Riley, and a typical conversation would consist of, "Hey, what are you doing? Listen to T Swift? That's cool, man." 4 years ago, she came out with the song 15. This is a great coincidence because we were all 15 and entering high school, just as the song says. Ironically, this year Taylor Swift came out with a song called 22. I don't know if it's just me, but isn't she aging faster than all of us? This quote from the hit single 15 goes, "It's your freshman year and you're gonna be here for the next 4 years in this town." Hoping one of those senior boys will wink at you and say, "You know, I haven't seen you around before." Now, I didn't really relate to that last part. No senior boys actually ever winked at me. Except maybe Bo Brousseau. Hey, Bo. But the beginning made me realize that this class would be together in one town, making memories that will last a lifetime. In the last 4 years, we have achieved many milestones in our lives. From the first football game, going to high school dances, and taking that nerve-wracking test to the DMV, where we gained our freedom on the roads. The class of 2013 has truly grown since the day we walked into OCHS. Now it is graduation, the time to gain our independence. Many of us will be going to colleges all across the nation, even some traveling to other countries. Some of us will go on missions, preaching the Word of God. Many of us will join the workforce right away. However, there are a brave few students that will be enlisting in the military to protect this country, and I'd like to take a moment to recognize them. So please stand when I call your name, and everybody, if you could just hold your applause until the end, that'd be great. Joey Espino is joining the Navy. Hey, Joey. Ariel Mead, Navy. Carrie Swalwell, Army Reserve. Taylor Lucas, Army. Karen Hardy, Army. Jonathan Wiseman, Army. Justin Schuett, United States Marine Corps. And Tyler Tegman, who graduated early and is currently in basic for the U.S. Marine Corps. Thank you for your service, and we all wish you safety, and we will keep you in our thoughts and our prayers. That was great, guys. It is very clear that our class will make an impact on our world. We have many people to thank for our successes: our school staff, teachers, coaches, pastors, and most of all, our parents, or whoever raised us. Now, I believe this school should be a tradition every year for seniors to show our parents our gratitude. I prepared a little message for our parents from the students. So seniors, can you repeat after me? Thank you for bringing me into this world. Thank you for bringing me into this world. It's like Simon Says. I know at times you wanted to take me out. Sorry, Mom. You've raised me from the start, and you've taught me so much. I am now graduating and moving to a new chapter in my life. But I will love you forever and always. Aww. Let's give one more big thank you to all the mentors that helped mold us into young men and women we are today, with a round of applause. This is one of the best classes OCHS has ever had. Let's look at some of our accomplishments. Our senior girls just destroyed in Powder Puff last week. Woo, woo, woo. We had 3 state champions this year in the state track meet. Our girls basketball team got 3rd in state. Kyle Sether is the state champion in wrestling. Yeah. We won every matcha volleyball game. Maybe it was the other way around. But last but not least, the football team beat West Lynn for the first time in 10 years. It's obvious our class has made an impact on our school and staff. Even Nancy Bushlang can't stay here without us. Miss Bushlang will be that's graduating and retiring, with us this year. She has been here an impressive 40 years in education and has spent the last 8 years at Oregon City. In addition, OC will be saying goodbye to 2 wonderful teachers from the math department, Terry Egan and Jim Brickley, who have been with us for 29 years. We would like to thank Sue Barton-Venner, who has been an OC for the past 8 years, and our band director, Bill Bartman, for being such a positive influence on our school for 10 years. OCHS will miss you, and we will all wish you a happy grad-tirement. Grad-tirement. I made that word up. Trademark. It is amazing that we have all made it to this night. But as Kathy Johnson would say, just because you're sitting here doesn't mean you're going to graduate. But I think since we're all wearing caps and gowns, we've got a pretty good chance. In all seriousness, I am so proud of everything we have accomplished and thankful for those of you who have helped us along the way. I came across a quote while scrolling Katie Kohler's Pinterest account. Life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. We are told we must go out into this big world and find a place we belong. But I don't believe this idea is completely true. As the quote says, we have been given this opportunity to create ourselves. I believe we don't accidentally fall into our place, but instead we encourage you all to go out and create your place in life. It is evident that our class is skilled, smart, and successful. So take these things and create within yourself ambition and drive to be a person of value today and always. And you will make a difference in this world. Thank you and congratulations.
It's once again time to hear from Rendezvous Choir, and this time they will sing Time and Time, arranged by Jason Womack.
Two, three, four.
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick. Think of you, caught up in circles, confusion.
sound great every time. This year, the senior class voted for a special senior speaker, and that privilege went to Katie Miles.
Good evening. As I was writing this speech, I didn't have any idea where to go from that good evening that I just said. And so for a few days, I just walked around school and I kept thinking about that phrase, and I'm like, I have to write this speech, I've got to write this speech, but I don't know where to go from that good evening. And finally, something kind of resonated with me there, that maybe there's a lot of people sitting in this room, friends, acquaintances, people who have never seen me before, who are also wondering where to go from this good evening. Many of us here are going to college next year. Others are going on different adventures, but none of us know exactly how the rest of our lives are going to turn out. And so, as you sit here, OCHS Class of 2013, I want you to know this, because for all the things I'm uncertain about, this is something I know. You don't need to remember your GPA or your SAT scores, no matter how proud you were of them. You don't need to remember the lyrics to the fight song. You don't need to remember how to integrate a trig function. I'm sorry, Mr. Becker. But you do need to remember your friends that helped you study and keep your GPA that high. Thank you, Stephanie Merrick and Rachel Reiner. Or, for some of us, the friends that didn't help you study, but you sure had a hell of a time. Thank you, April Lands and Tony Graham. Remember your friends that yelled all the wrong lyrics to the fight song, or refused to even go to assemblies, but they still made you laugh. Remember your friends that helped you learn to integrate trig functions, or anything else that you ever really struggled with for the last 4 years, school or otherwise. Okay, now everybody, students, parents, Nancy Bush Lang, think of the name of one of your friends. I don't care if it's your best friend or someone you just always thought was funny, but just think of it, because in 3 seconds, you're gonna yell it as loud as you can. And don't make me be the only person who does it up here. So, okay, ready, you're just gonna say the name of somebody that you love. 1, 2, 3. Anna! Good, that was good. Because it's not really how high your GPA was or how much school spirit you had that is going to help you for the rest of your life. Those things will last a little while, but like everything else, they will fade. What will always remain, though, I hope, are your friends. Because your friends, whether you are a soon-to-be high school graduate, parent, younger sibling, or grandparent, your friends are who are going to help you figure out where to go from this good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. The seniors selected the commencement speaker, and this year it will be Terry Egan. A fabulous math teacher was chosen, Terry, and Terry is retiring this year after 30 years of teaching at Oregon City High School.
Well, here we are. The only thing that stands between you and your grad party is me and those. Thank you, Nancy. Kathy Johnson, one of our administrators, warned me that this is going to be my last lecture ever. After 35 years of teaching and over 30,000 lectures, this is it. So what's my final lecture going to be about? Well, it's not going to be about math, but I'd like to talk about the one thing that's so inspired me during my tenure here at Oregon City, and that's the class and character that kids have had the privilege of working with. You know, it's always amazed me of how many students I have that have overcome such incredible obstacles just to aspire to be such incredible people. Well, I'd like to share with you the story of two such incredible people from the class of 2013. The two that I have selected couldn't be more diverse from one another. One is extremely quiet, sneaks in the classroom, takes care of business, sneaks back out, and leaves you wondering if he's ever there to begin with. Whereas the second one, you see and hear from her almost every single day. In fact, she might be one of the most visible students in the class of 2013. So let's meet them. The first one is Jose Morales Ayala. Jose, can I get you to stand up for just a minute? Jose came to us after his freshman year at Centennial High School, and one peek at his transcripts, it left you not certain whether Jose would be able to graduate. In fact, he hadn't accumulated any math credits at that time, and we didn't know if we have enough courses to even offer Jose so that he'd ever be able to graduate. Now, stick with me. This story gets a lot better. You see, why we didn't know at the time whether Jose would be able to graduate, there's something else we didn't know, and that was the heart and determination of that young man. You see, Jose spent the last 3 years walking the hallways of Oregon City High doing this silent ninja academic thing. I don't even have a clue what ninja academics is, but I recognize the results, and here's some of them. Jose has received college credits in honors pre-calculus, as well as 8 college credits in AP statistics, as well as other honors accomplishments. And Jose has been the finalist for the, I hope I get this right, the Act 6 Leadership and Academic Potential Award. It's a, yes. It's a rigorous 3-month competition, over 700 academic scholars from across Washington and Oregon. And that young man won it. Now, you would think, after all that hard work, they'd at least give him a crummy plaque. No. A certificate? That didn't happen either. All Jose could get out of him was a 4-year full-ride scholarship that included room, board, tuition, and books to Warner Pacific College. Man, you guys are on it tonight. That scholarship is valued at over $120,000. What are you going to do with that? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call Warner Pacific College and let them know, and get ready, because Ninja Academics is on its way. And it took that pioneer to deliver it. Jose, your pioneer family could not be more proud. Congratulations and good luck. My next student is Danielle Kirby. Danielle, can I get you to stand up for a minute? Oh, you're ready for that. Danielle wears several hats at the OC. She's the voice of the PIOs, where she does all the morning announcements on the PA. She's also one of our MCs at all of our school assemblies and pep rallies. Danielle is in the student council, where she helps coordinate and run the canned food drive, as well as our very own local holiday charity called Bare Necessities, and on and on and on. And now Danielle stands in front of us wrapped in an honor corps, ready and preparing herself to move off to college in West Virginia. But the most important hat, the most precious hat that Danielle wears is the hat called Big Sister. You see, every little girl needs a big sister just like Danielle, and every big sister needs a little sister like Erin, Danielle's little sister, a freshman at Oregon City. See, teachers and parents are an awful lot alike in that they want to make sure their kids are safe and treated fairly. But sometimes fate has a different plan. Sometimes fate will throw this wicked, nasty curveball. And in Danielle and Aaron's case, that curveball came in a traffic accident. But all I want to say about that is that fate gave Danielle and Aaron every opportunity to lower their expectations, stand back and let others do what they once did. That's not what happened. Danielle and Aaron, they took that tragic event and used it to reach out to over 1,000 little kids from around the world who suffered their own ill-fated curveball. Aaron, under the watchful eye and helpful hand of Big Sis, started a charity called Pillowcases for Patients, where they make these customized pillowcases for any child that finds himself in a hospital bed. You can Google it, Pillowcases for Patients. You go online, they have pictures of all these colorful, bright, customized pillowcases, uniquely designed. In fact, tailor-made for each of those kids. In fact, they made over 1,000 of those pillowcases from as far away as Sweden, Denmark, Africa, across the United States, and of course, Thornbecker's Children's Hospital right here in Portland. In fact, a couple times a month, Danielle and Aaron will run up to Dornbecker's Hospital just to deliver those pillowcases so they can see the smiles on those kids' faces. Not to mention the smiles it puts on the parents' face as they get to see those smiles finally return to their child's face. Pretty special. Thank you, Danielle. If you want to know what it takes to be successful, if you want to know the price you pay for success, you grab a pad of paper, a box of pencils, and you follow Jose and Danielle around for 1 week and you take notes. And I tell you, after 1 week, you'll be able to summarize all those notes into one short statement. And that is, hard work wrapped in class and character. Class and character? No, it doesn't begin and end with Jose and Danielle. Theirs is just 2 stories in a class that has dozens and dozens of stories worth being told. And every story is as classy as the student that created it. So what do these stories tell us about this class as they move forward? Well, tomorrow's a new beginning, but you are not starting over, far from it. You see, to build anything strong, to build anything enduring, to build anything worth having pride in, to build anything at all, it takes a good, strong foundation. That's what you've been doing the last 4 years. You've been building that foundation. I've seen the hard work, the self-sacrifice, the determination, the compassion you have for your community. The evidence is overwhelming. Yes, tomorrow's a new beginning, but tomorrow the construction project continues. Now go build something special. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Terry. And now we're going to hear from Squid Squad, featuring senior Ben Anderson, and we'll be playing Feeling Good.
Testing. It's on. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Dragonflies out in the sun. You know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun. You know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done. That's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. And I'm feeling
Super job, guys. Not only are you very smart, you're also very talented. Now for the retrospective from your senior class officers, Katie Weiser, Hannah Schneider, and Jamie Goff.
No, I don't need it. I'm tall. Should I drink Oh my gosh, here we are. Our final destination of what seemed at times a lifetime to get here, graduation. As we proceeded to walk through the front doors of OC, we had no idea what to expect, yet we made it to here, and now moving on to our next chapter in life. That piece of advice that everyone gave us, saying, "Those years go by fast, take it all in," never seemed to be so true until it's our last few days of high school. I hope you all took their advice and got the most of your years in high school. Some of you are moving to a four-year university, some community college, and some going straight to work. But with whatever you do, I know you will all be brilliant, because that's all we hear from staff at our school, our parents, and friends. This class is truly unique, and I couldn't have been more proud to be a part of it with all of you. Before I have to say my goodbyes, though, I have a metaphor that is also a piece of advice that was given to me a couple summers ago. It is to be like a sponge. It seems weird at first to you all, as it did to myself, but what it represents is your capability to absorb everything you hear, see, learn, and experience. Each and every one of you have the opportunity to soak up as much as you can, and it's up to you on how much you will go on, as you allow yourself to do. With every journey you'll go on from here on out, soak it all up. Let it sink in, because the knowledge and memories you choose will be with you forever. And I hope you all make some amazing ones. I love you all like a family. Congratulations. We finally did it.
Okay, so before I start, I just want to give a shout out to these two wonderful ladies, and Nicole Simons and Janae Payne, for making my senior year bearable and wonderful. Okay, so tonight I'm going to stress something that's extremely important. I'm going to talk about living in the moment. For the past several months, I've been saying, I can't wait to graduate, or I can't wait to actually start living my life. I've had a negative mindset, and my life just continued to pass by. Just recently, I learned a very valuable lesson. I learned that I need to stop wishing life away. We need to realize that today, in this moment, was our yesterday's future. We need to stop chasing after tomorrow and start writing today. We need to live each day to the fullest and hold tight to the memories we make. One day, each of us will be old thinking, where did my life go? Life is nothing more than a vapor. We're like grass in the fields, and we will all wither away. This is a wake-up call that none of us are getting any younger. Already we're thinking, I can't wait for college, I can't wait to start my career, I can't wait to get married, or even I can't wait to travel. We need to pause. Each of us needs to take the time to hug our parents, hug our friends, and tell those around us that we love them. Soon we won't even be at home, and some of you are already out on your own. So tonight, I ask each one of you to really enjoy this moment. Be excited. Turn to someone and give them a high five. Approach someone who made a difference in the past 4 years and thank them. Show your friends how much you appreciate them. We only graduate high school once, and I guarantee you that we aren't all sticking around. I encourage you all to stop thinking about what will happen tomorrow, because tomorrow will worry about itself. But instead, make the best of what's happening right now. I love each of you very much, and I'm truly blessed to have gotten to know so many of you. I sincerely wish you all the best years to come and an even better today. Congratulations, class of 2013, and God bless all of you.
All right. Okay. I do not stand here tonight composed of trig sub, geometric proofs, MLA format, or the location of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. I I do not stand here tonight composed of my ability to recite state capitals, color in the lines, decorate for a dance, create a tornado in a soda bottle, or write the alphabet in cursive writing. I do not stand here tonight composed of facts or abilities. I stand here tonight composed of people. Composed of the girl who gave me a compliment on a bad day. Composed of the counselors and custodians who greeted me with a warm smile no matter what. Composed of the English teacher who made me really think. Composed of the two best friends who I like to call Mexico and Ireland. Composed of three beautiful sisters who embody the definition of loyalty. Composed of the boy who always made me feel beautiful. Composed of the senior committee who always made me laugh and gave the world's best group hugs. Composed of the mom who had ridiculous and hilarious jokes. Composed of the basketball team who let me be a part of something bigger than myself. Composed of the families who took me in as one of their own. I stand here tonight composed of pieces. I'll miss the person that I am at this time, in this place, in this moment, because I know I'll never be the exact same person. My pieces will change, but I want to take a second to appreciate the person that we all are here today and the people that got us here. Let's remember our pieces, but not forget about the incredible piece that resides inside of each of us. The piece that can love, the piece that has potential, the piece that is ready to go out and collect more. The extraordinary piece that can make the world more beautiful if we simply let it. Thank you.
It is my privilege tonight, for the very last time as the principal of Oregon City High School, to confirm that all members of the class who will be receiving their diplomas tonight have, in fact, completed the requirements stipulated by the state of Oregon and the Oregon City School District. Special thanks to Kathy Varner, our senior class advisor, for all the work that she has done with the senior class and for her coordination of the graduation ceremonies. Conferring the diplomas, representing the Board of Directors, Board Chair Chris Story, Vice Chair Michelle Benville, Cameron Seward, Tim Fresius, Bryant Fraley, Mike Swidert, and Superintendent Larry Didway. Roll call will be announced by your two fabulous teachers, Laura Jeffrey and Steve Becker. Seniors on stage, make your way off stage to start roll call. We'll start roll call with the valedictorian.
Emily May Krupa.
Julia Marie Collins.
Nikki Lee Ainsworth.
Hannah Jo Baker.
Blake Benville.
Tiani Grace Bradford.
Taryn Courtney Brown.
Bailey Michelle Carpenter.
Jared Lewis Caton.
Kathleen Grace Salino.
Dale Patrick Christensen.
Landon Scott Collier.
Rachel Katie Crawford.
Jacqueline Diaz.
Nicholas Donovan Evans.
Nicholas Alexander Faust.
Erica Jordan Fitzpatrick.
Karina Lynn Geisler Wagner.
Luis Francisco Gonzalez Molina.
Antonia Catherine Graham.
Miranda Allison Grocki.
Joshua Daniel Hogan.
Jackson Montgomery Noah Peters.
Katie Weiser.
Hannah Lene Schneider.
Jamie Goff.
Kalila Nicole Hankin.
Gina Bethany Hillenkamp.
Shane Luke Husband.
Trevor Boyd Katzmarek.
Ethan Scott Kemeny.
Jenna Christine Cole.
Kathleen Ruth Marie Kohler.
Mackenzie Ann Cole.
Ryan Scott Kozak.
Rachel Jean Cole.
April Marie Lands.
Stephen John Lindsay.
Sylvia Lebuono.
Karina Lopez Damian.
Drake William McFarlane.
Carrie Jean Martin.
Travis James Meyer.
Stephanie Amber Merrick.
Katie Ann Miles.
Nikki Lynn Mormon.
Daniel Bennett Muncie.
Nicholas Ray Odell.
Brendan Lee Oliver.
Kohler Reed Packham.
Megan Marie Parrish.
Jordan Estes Paul.
Austin Panabong.
Natalia Piasecki.
Stephanie Irene Rodriguez.
Rachel Francesca Reiner.
Jacob Christopher Reiser.
Hillary Marie Sosnowski.
Kristen Annis Splonskowski.
Sarah Josephine Swider.
Danielle Brooke Thompson.
Jessica Villegas.
Katarina Volosevich.
Stephanie Elizabeth Winner.
Jessica Lee Wright.
Chelsea Brienne Hazel Brewer.
Tyler Allen Crisp.
Cale Andrew Davis.
Audrey Elizabeth Egan. Parker Schofield Folliard.
Emma Nicole Fox.
Lauren Kaylee Freemark.
Brady Samuel Hainso.
Abigail Susan Ingram.
Jimmy Kang.
Danielle Marie Kirby.
Rebecca Lynn Kolb.
Carly Danielle Lewis.
Jessica Nicole Loney.
Dominic Keith Wilson McKinnon.
Anna Kathleen Marl.
Jordan Michael Miller.
Mackenzie Joanne Miller.
Emily Pellets.
Caitlin Ryan Preston.
Michaela Beth Ruby.
Cody Brian Schweitzer.
Jordan Andrew Woodward.
Sebastian Silva.
Maria Rose McAllister.
Chelsea Nathal Maley.
Daniel Wallace Karabatsos.
Jacob Allen Holmberg.
Sarah Beth Heyman.
Hannah Elise Harlan.
Abby Kathleen Elliott.
Benjamin Jeffrey Anderson.
Kyle Timothy Sether.
Irina Skorinsky.
Stephanie Marie Snow.
Naomi Nicole Sundberg.
Nicole Desiree Sutton.
Georgie K. Taplin.
Mitchell Nathan Thompson.
Megan Renee Winiger.
Taylor Brittany West.
Drew Anthony Adams.
Alec Michael Abisher.
Dylan David Albrich.
Edward Joseph Alvarado.
Stephanie Alvarado Perez.
Bailey David Anderson.
Annalise Marie Anderson.
Austin David Anderson.
Brian Taylor Anderson.
Wesley Daniel Tyler.
Kyle Edward Stocking.
Andrew Madsen.
Kyle Bryce Kreider.
Alexander Robert Hale.
Benjamin Eugene Bailey.
Joel Christopher Anderson.
Megan Danielle Archer.
Grace Ann Ashford.
Austin Thomas Barnes.
Taylor Jean Bartel.
Nate Basham.
Hannah Josephine Bauman.
Omar Kevin Bautista.
Daniel Stephen Bays.
Teva Marie Beard.
Ashley May Barrett.
Madison K. Bergeson.
Bridger Wilson Blood.
Katrina Renee Bohr.
Elizabeth Ann Boss.
Emma Grace Boster.
Savannah Shea Bowman.
Richard Dieter Bratton.
Oniel Benjamin De Brito.
Bo Eldon Brousseau.
Noah Connor Brown.
Samantha Ann Bronco.
Alex Logan Bryant.
Brittany Ellen Burgoyne.
Tanner James Burke.
Jeffrey Charles Batrico.
Stephen Kyle Bias.
Alexis Carey.
Pedro Abelino Carrillo.
Yesenia Castañeda.
Andrew Glenn Kaysen.
Michaela Ann Camo.
Austin Ray Conley.
Haley Nicole Cooper.
Randy Leah Cordray.
Mary Catherine Corkin.
Justin Ryan Cornejo.
Kamika Sue Cox.
Ryan Mitchell Cox.
Michael Ray Cummings.
Lindsay McKay Cutter.
Molly Dean Damon.
Jacob Lee Dawkins.
Adam Deeds.
Jacqueline Amanda Demers.
Camille Renee Denny.
Sydney Isabella DeRoshi.
Jana Michelle Dewald.
Julia Mary Margaret Didier.
Elizabeth Nicole Dodge.
Kevin Lee Dawn.
Marissa Page Donovan.
Raina Kai Drake.
Will Duran.
Christopher Thomas Durant.
Matthew David Eastman.
Laura Marie Eels.
Farron Nicole Egger.
Luke Spencer Eli.
Gage Eric Engel.
Andres Jose Espino.
Brandon Michael Espy.
Samantha Rose Eslak.
Natalie Marie Furland.
Jackson Joseph Ferris.
Amber Lauren Fifield.
Leisha Nichelle Fisher.
Ethaniel Keaton Fitzgerald.
Ivan Flores.
Zachary Aaron Fournier.
Haley Michelle Faust.
Julia Ann Marie Fraser.
Tyler Jordan Fryatt.
Michael Brian Fuentes.
Jaden Lee Gallagher.
Caitlin Sierra Garbison.
Rachel Christine Gates.
Ryan Wayne Gibson.
Trevor James Gill.
Tanner Walden Gilstrap.
Kyle Lawrence Glebe.
Taylor Louise Goodell.
Callum Markel Goodman Brownlee.
Daniel Roy Geisinger.
Casey Allen Hawk.
Siphon Marie Hatter.
Charles Jacob Hagler.
Dallas Nicole Hakes.
Connor James Halbrook.
Gage McKinnon Halapowski.
Joshua Michael Hanlon.
Karen Michelle Hardy.
April Irene Herbal.
Brittany Marie Hertager.
Jasmine Roslyn Hill.
Joshua Robert Hill.
Nathaniel Jacob Hohensee.
Nicholas James Hohensee.
Peyton William Holbert.
If I can. Cody Hull.
Samantha Rayanne Holt.
McKenna Christine Hopkins.
Tyler Scott Horn.
Samantha Michaela Howell.
Carter Roy Hubbard.
Monica Gonzalez Iglesias.
Christopher Nathaniel Eimel.
Caitlin Danielle Ennis.
Joey Jackson.
Derek Anthony James.
Bree Alexandra Jasmine.
Zachary James Jensen.
Ashley Marie Johnson.
Austin Demetrio Johnson.
Elissa Grace Johnson.
Garrett Allen Johnson.
Kaylee Dean Johnson.
Brianne Caitlin Johnston.
Jacob Jolly.
Kara Danielle Jolma.
Alexandra Michelle Jones.
Samuel James Jost.
Taylor Sean Capps.
Lindsay Ann Katzberg.
Kristen Irene Kaler.
Emma Marie Keith.
Ashton Douglas Kenner.
Kendall Sue Klein.
Mason Joseph Clore.
James Thomas Kozlik.
Kennedy Cecilia Coleman.
Megan Teresa Cundy.
Kelsey Leona Kuykendall.
Dustin Wayne LaGrange.
Logan Daniel Lake.
Jessica Lee LeBron.
Sydney Alyssa Ledwith Jensen.
Carson McLean Lee.
Cassandra Ann Lee.
Dylan James Lishman.
Emily Ann Leonetti.
Rylan Thomas Luchuk.
Calvin Lewis.
Timothy Leon Charlson Libby.
Hallie Rose Lyken.
Stephen Ray Lillard.
Grant Douglas Lindquist.
Cameron Marie Linford.
Brandon Robert Little.
Julian Cruz Lopez.
Taylor Lucas.
Cassidy Nicole Lund.
Austin Lundmark.
Tiana Marchese.
Amanda Nadine Maroney.
Jeremy Robert Martin.
Sarah Lynn Martin.
Maria de los Angeles Martinez.
Karsten Jean Meyer.
Michael Owen McCoy.
Sierra Maria McDaniel.
Caleb Charles McFadden Kamnohak.
Eileen Ann McIntyre.
Madison Grazier McNeil.
Ariel Marie Mead Fuller.
Jesse Michael Meyer.
Cody Jacob Menning.
Alexander Lewis Myers.
Antonio Mesa.
Mackenzie Marie Michael.
Angela Michelle Miller.
Elizabeth Rose Mock.
Candice Molitor. Anna Karen Montiel.
Tyler Duncan Moon. Hannah Dawn Moore.
Jose Manuel Morales Ayala.
Daniel Thomas Morrison.
Emily Ann Moulet.
Nolan Daniel Muckenthaler.
Jasmine Munoz Castellanos.
Tyler Damian Manaz.
Gabrielle Elizabeth Murphy.
Brandon Michael Neal.
Christopher Michael Neely.
Cole Alexander Nelson.
Samantha Ray Nelson.
Kira Lee Nesser.
Dustin Jean Nevitt.
Tyler Kenneth Morey.
Jason Lee Nicolette.
Aspen Alexander Nordgren.
Alec Denton Maurice Nova.
Marissa K. Olson.
Caitlin Lorraine Oren.
Janae Lynn Payne.
Joe Payne.
Troy Lee Parker.
Chelsea Parr.
Cody Lane Allen Parrish.
Joey Patino.
Bailey Ray Pearson.
Mark Andrew Pites.
Ashton Marie Peterson.
Ashley Marie Phillips.
Jake Stephen Phillips.
Jordan James Kamalani Kealoha Pickford.
Nikolai Sahadewan Solgar Pierre.
Taylor Justine Petrock.
Summer Aaliyah Pilcher.
Jesse Plotner.
Valentino Velazquez Polk.
James William Prey.
Samantha Kathleen Presnell.
Nadia Adilene Ramirez.
Anthony Douglas Rankin.
Kelsey Elaine Redmond.
Sherry Michelle Reeder.
Sonia Rutov.
Stephanie Reyes Chavez.
Austin William Rice.
Gretchen Lee Rice.
Cameron Michael Richardson.
Dylan Levi Riley.
Anna Christina Reinerson.
Jonelle Unique Roach.
Erin Nicole Robertson.
Troy Anton Robinson.
Obed Rodriguez.
Tasha Ann Rodriguez.
Brendan Daniel Rogers.
Cameron James Rogers.
Jeremiah Rogers.
Mackenzie Lynn Rollins.
Austin Reed Romine.
Savannah Lee Ross.
Karen Louise Rothy.
Brandon Scott Rollard.
Isaac Myra Rowe.
Alyssa Rodenko.
Cynthia Leanne Russell.
Sanduset Good Sakharen.
Joshua Michael Sampson.
Tasha Marie Schaefer.
Alex Andrew Lee Shaper.
Mackenzie Margaret Slosser.
Natalie Marissa Schmitz.
Jessica Marie Schnell.
Justin James Shewitt.
Joshua Anthony Scott.
Kimberly Denise Salig.
Jocelyn Marie Seavey.
Evan Preston Seiler.
Joey Shadell.
Natalia Shavlovsky.
Aaron Ray Shaw.
Troy Robert Sherwood.
Nicole Taylor Simons.
V. Ann Simpson.
Daniel Jacob Slack.
Anthony Nicholas Smith.
Ariel Marie Smith.
Jolie Ann Smothers.
Amy Spahan.
Taylor Jean Spencer.
Alexis Marie Sprague.
Christian McKenna Stevens.
Christopher Sean Stewart.
Kyle Edmund Stinger.
Cole Lee Stoner.
Mariah Carol Stout.
Jesse Malhar Straub.
Brooke Elizabeth Straight.
Keaton Richard Stroh.
Zayshel DME Strong.
Carly Michelle Stewie.
Carrie James Swalwell.
Nathan Daniel Swalwell.
Sierra Sue Swartz.
Richard Earl Sweet IV.
Sierra Nicole Tapp.
Anthony Thomas Taylor.
Sierra Diane Thiele.
Ashley Marie Thiessen.
Chad William Thompson.
Jonah Thornbrough.
Brittany Travis.
Leave Karin Torgerson.
Bailey Sheridan Torres.
Alejandra Trujillo.
Dakota John Robert Trumbull.
Trevor Dennis Tufty.
Patrick Philip Turner.
Emily Grace Eunice.
Tony Sergeyevich Verivoda.
Ronald Vasquez.
Sierra Oline Veracruz.
Angela Alaveros Villanueva.
Amy Irene Vincent.
Ina Volovnik.
Victoria Volobnik.
Samantha Molly Vu.
Montana Marie Walters.
Sarah Marie Walter.
Brady Ray Walton.
Lexi Catherine Ward.
Sarah Ann Wark.
Natalie Ellen Warren.
Aaron Michael Watts.
Deshawn Michael Watts.
Mallory Ruth Welschlager.
Zoe Celeste Welschlager.
Jonathan Michael Wiesman.
Caitlin Victoria West.
Miranda Jean Wally.
Brianna Elise Wheeler.
Micah Danger Whiting.
Derek David Williams.
Drew Anthony Williams.
Morgan Dean Wingard.
Austin John Winters.
Trevor David Wolf.
Destiny Michelle Worthen.
Jeffrey Michael Yambra.
Jessica Nicole Yambra.
Dylan Scott Yee.
David Picasso Yodis.
Wade Alika Yoshimura.
Iris Xinxin Zhang.
Sean Edward Zimmerman.
Jessica Alexa Zuniga Reyes. Ladies and gentlemen, our last four graduates are all foreign exchange students.
Rodrigo Carvalho from Brazil.
Oliver Kasem Sukpai San from Thailand.
Tony Koff from Germany.
Irina Min from Switzerland. Ladies and gentlemen, we have three graduates who are not on stage with us here. Well, one of them is. They are graduates who have spent 30 plus years in education. Please help me congratulate Nancy Bush-Lang, James Brickley, and Terry Egan.
I am now proud to formally introduce the class of 2013. Graduates, Graduates, please rise. You may now move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations to the class of 2013. Toss 'em! All right. All right. Graduates, please find your seat. Quickly find your seat. All right. Not anymore, you're graduates. We would like to thank all of you for joining us in this memorable and joyous occasion as these young adults and their families move forward into life. We are asking that the audience remain seated while our graduates leave the arena. Those graduates going to the senior party, and I understand that's the vast majority of you, are to meet and check for your ride on the bus to the party in 30 minutes. So you now have 30 minutes to meet with your families after the recession and then hit those buses. You must ride the bus to the party, no exceptions. It is now time for the recessional. Congratulations to the class of 2013. All right, all right. All righty. Valedictorian and salutatorian, head down. Go on, you're leading the way. All right, here we go. The valedictorian and salutatorian will lead the way out. Congratulations, class of 2013.